I'm struggling to make this video. I want to start this off by saying that as a child, as a teenager, and as a young adult, I was SA'd. I was not protected by the people that should have been protecting me. All of that to say that there's a lot of things going wrong with the Olympics right now, and certain things need to just be their own videos. I've been seeing videos going around about a tennis player that was not only convicted, but admitted to essaying a child. The only thing that I can think of when I see this is what this poor girl must be going through. To have not been protected as a child, to have been served zero justice in my eyes when he was convicted, but now to watch this man being glorified and allowed to play in the Olympics is just unbelievable to me. I can't imagine what she's going through. People, like, the wrong people are being protected here. I don't understand it. And the athletes that are having to make these difficult choices of, okay, do I just go forward even though I shouldn't be doing this, holding their position because of this opportunity they've been given? Do they step down and lose everything because of people that shouldn't be there? I don't understand it. They shouldn't have to be put in those positions. These higher ups that are controlling all of this crap are the ones that are supposed to be making good decisions. These are people representing countries. I don't understand it. So, all of that to say that as a young adult, I was attacked and I was not protected. And it's embarrassing because I should have made different decisions that I didn't. I worked at a nightclub. I was a waitress slash hostess at a club called 360 in New Orleans. It was 3 floors. The top floor was 360 to the nightclub. The second floor was like a closed off nightclub that was being made, and the women's locker room and like freezers and storage and stuff. To get to the locker rooms and stuff, you took a stairwell with 2 flights of stairs. On this night, my manager was my bartender, and there was a janitor there. The janitor was clearly an alcoholic. He was just like, you could smell that he didn't take showers very often, and just alcohol seeped from his skin. It was disgusting. But he was very nice from what I knew. I worked there for years. From what I know, this guy worked there for less than a year. I go up to the top floor of the club, say hi to my manager, clock in, walk down the stairwell to the locker room, I'm starting to get ready for work, changing and all, and the janitor walks in there. So I'm sort of like, okay, let me brush my hair, let me do whatever, wait for him to get out. Well, he doesn't get out. He walks up behind me, pushes himself against me, whispers in my ear, knocks me down, and proceeds to start, like, groping me. So, I fight him off, run upstairs, tell my manager. I'm freaked out. I feel like I was lucky to get away, especially having to run up 2 flights of stairs. But like I said, he was an alcoholic. He was trashed. And he was older. He was an older man. So I go upstairs, tell my manager what happened, and he tells me to go home. He'll talk to the people he needs to talk to, and they'll take care of it. I come in for my next shift and talk to my managers. They ask what happened. I explain to them again, and they say, okay, we're going to take care of the situation. I come into another shift. This janitor's there. So I'm pissed. I go to whoever's managing at the time, and I'm like, hey, what is going on? Like, what is this guy doing here? This and that. And they're like, well, Brooke, we don't want to get sued. We don't want to get sued, so we'll schedule y'all different shifts, this or that, but this is kind of how it is. I am shocked. I cannot believe this, At the time, My child was 5, 6 years old, I needed this job. So it's like I didn't want to push too hard, and it was like a situation where it's like there was no like physical evidence, there was no whatever to like, okay, I'm gonna call the cops, what's gonna happen, and then if I call the cops, am I gonna get fired? Like I can't get fired. And it was just a really messed up situation after that, Katrina happened, and the building was like destroyed basically. Was so frustrated in myself. I was frustrated in the people that I worked with. I couldn't believe that they were handling this situation this way, and it was just disgusting. And it's just not okay. There's just so many things that are going on in this world that are just not okay. And I wish I would have called the cops. I wish I would have called the cops, and I didn't. And that's just something that I'll have to live with, that I didn't stick up for myself enough. And for the athletes that are in the Olympics, stick up for yourself. You'll regret it down the line if you don't.